Good evening, ladies, and welcome back to another episode of Triple F Ranch. Got the freaking 450R looking absolutely gorgeous. So in love with that bike. Oh. Anyway, that's not what the video is about. Got a surprise. I finally got a laydown blind. Finally. Got some grass in this box, so we're going to see how everything looks. So I'm actually going to do an unboxing for you guys today. I'm going to lay it out. Hopefully I can have a pretty decent spot. It's windy today too, and hopefully you guys can hear me, but super excited to have this thing. I should have had one last year, but I didn't know if I was actually going to get into waterfowl hunting or not, but I got it. I think this thing's going to be awesome. So stick around to the end of the video because I have a surprise about this laydown blind too. It has to do with a video. Let's jump into it. Let's get after it. Alright, so I'm hoping I'm in the shot right now. This is the blind I ordered. This is the Cabelas Northern Flight Mobile Elite. I think they actually make another one. It's got like a padded headrest and stuff on it. This one was only $119. Not really sure how much waterfowl hunting I'm going to be doing, but I've been wanting to lay down blind just because I think they're cool. They're really interesting. I'm probably not going to go through a lot of details on this because I don't know a lot about them, but I know that it does have elastic bands on it, and so you can put grass on it, and then you can put stubble in it too. But this is the one for $119. I'm going to tear into the grass first because I'm really interested on how the grass looks and how it's going to kind of turn out on the blind. So we'll throw this off to the side and we'll get into the grass first. Okay, so this here's the grass. I think I got 2 pounds, and then I think you can get like 10 ounces or something. I figure I might as well just get as much as I can. I don't know how far 2 pounds is going to go or how far 10 ounces would have went. But yeah, I can't tell. I don't know if this is fake or real. No, I think that's real grass. It's raffia grass. Correct me on the pronunciation there, please, because I have no clue. It's not really necessary to dig into this. I'm not going to grass it in this video. I'm just wanting to do an unboxing, but the next time you guys see a video of mine, I'm going to be using this, and it's going to be completely grassed and stuff with stubble in it. So I'm going to throw this off to the side too. Before I start unfolding this thing, one reason why I picked this, now I know other blinds have this feature as well, but it is the mesh face net on it. Dang, this thing looks good. Yeah, I think I'll definitely fit in this. I don't know if you guys can see me on the screen or not. The first thing I'm going to do is tear into the instructions and figure out how to put this thing together. I definitely want to lay in it. I'm curious. These white tags are going to have to go. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Draws, hopefully you guys can see all this. You got to pop these in. And I'm pretty sure these have to be apart whenever you fold it back up. I'm going to go ahead and put those together. Maybe loosen some of it. I'm not very good at reading instructions before I start throwing shit together. Okay, so I'm basically doing it right. Keep trying. So I watched a few reviews on this thing so far, and they said when you first get it, it is a little bit difficult to put together until everything gets stretched out and it gets worn in. So I'm just going to keep trying. freaking struggling here. Okay, well that made it a lot easier. Works out pretty slick. So I definitely have plenty of room in this thing. Both sides of my shoulders, feet. I'm 6 foot tall, and I think this thing fits a person up to 6'10". I don't know how much of that I actually believe, because I'm sitting, well, granted, I'm probably laying a little too far down in it, and my feet are touching the end. So I think I need to probably sit up a little bit higher. Like I said, I don't know anything about lay down blinds. It's my first one. It's my first year really getting into waterfowl hunting. This thing's cool. I can tell this is going to be way more fun. It's going to be way more comfortable, because I tried to make an A-frame out of PVC and it turned out to be a complete headache. Never again am I going to do something like that. So I said, I'm just going to order a lay down blind. That's a little tip for you guys. Don't try to get by with bare minimum. Get what you need. Now, me and Brandon, I goose hunted with him last year and then a few times this year, and you can lay down and cover up with burlap, but that's kind of more of a pain too, because you have to like fluff out the burlap so your feet are covered and everything like that, and it just turns out to be a pain in the ass. Give yourself peace of mind. Get what you need. Get exactly what you want. Get exactly what you need. So I'm going to go through this thing a little bit more, kind of show you guys the inside. So here's your chair. There is straps underneath of it so you can adjust it. Like, I'm pushing down on that pretty hard, not full weight, but it's not bottomed out yet. So you actually adjust it with this. If you loosen these all the way up, it'll lay flat. So I think you have to do that to fold it up too. Plenty of room, and I don't know how warm this thing's gonna be. You got side cutouts for your motion decoys, whatever they're called. Close it up and show you guys the outside. It's not super tall. They say this is a low profile blind. Now, I probably have it up a little too high, because you can adjust this front bar. I'll show you guys that. You can adjust this front bar with these straps. So if you loosen them, this bar will actually come down, so it'll be a little bit lower. Other than that, there's not really much to it. The thing I love is the mesh face screen in it. That's so much concealment right there. But as you guys can tell, these tags, these are going to have to go, because you can see them through the mesh. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. I'm super impressed with the camo. It's actually got corn stalks and stuff in it. It does have some wood in it. I think it's actually it's True Timber camo, DRT. And these are not elastic, which I don't think that's a big deal if they're not. It is not spring loaded. They don't have spring loaded doors on them either. So that grass right there is Northern Flight grass. It's from the same company, obviously Cabelas, but that is in the natural color. It looks a lot like corn stalks. And I'm gonna be hunting cornfields most of the time, so I think this is gonna be a really good match. So with it being daylight savings time, lose an hour. I usually get off work anywhere between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Well, if I get off at 5, the sun's down by 5:30, so I'm going to go over a few more things real quick and hop off here and start grassing this thing and getting it ready for this weekend. So as far as the weekend thing goes, this coming weekend, I think Sunday I'm going to try to go hunting. I'm going to do something for you guys, and I know you guys want to see it. Don't sit there and lie and say you don't want to see it, because I know you guys want to see it. I'm going to dove hunt out of this thing. I'm going to go take my mojo, I'm gonna go find a cornfield somewhere and lay in the middle of it. The reason why I'm doing that, I went dove hunting here a couple of weeks ago and sat right in the middle of a cornfield with no backdrop or no concealment or anything like that, and the birds wouldn't come in. So I'm gonna see, I just want to see if this laydown blind is going to work for dove hunting too. I don't know if there's any videos out there of it yet, but I think we're gonna do something like that, and that'll give me a chance to really get used to this thing, get it out in the field, and you know, be able to pack it up and stuff like that efficiently without wasting a lot of time. There's a couple of things I got to do to it. Number one, I have to grass it. Second thing that I'm not looking forward to is they say you have to mud every blind. I can tell this thing does have a little bit of a gloss to it because I'm pretty sure like the material is like a neoprene nylon, something like that. And that is the synthetic material, so it is going to produce some type of gloss. I'm going to try to fold it. Really? Chloe! I'll be right back. Wind blew the back door open, the dogs ran out, but they're back in now. Let's get back to the blind. So I don't remember exactly what I was saying there, but this thing's got a gloss. I think I'm going to have to mud it in, rub it, and Jiminy Christmas, the whole neighborhood let their damn dogs out. Let's try this again. So I'm going to try to mud this thing in. Like I said, I think probably 1,400 times so far, but I watched Bobby Guy films, I watched a lot of his stuff, and he was talking about mudding in a blind. And he says to use like pond mud, which is the reason why is I guess when you rub it on here, it actually stains it. So it actually takes away the glossiness and the sheen of the blind itself. So I don't really want to because the camo looks so good on this thing, but I know it's going to be 100% necessary for me to do that. But that might not come till later. Goose season actually ended this past Sunday, which would have been November 8th, I believe. Opens back up November 21st, which hunting has been terrible. Bird hunting in particular. I shot 2 doves this whole weekend and went out Saturday and Sunday. There was no birds flying at all. Not the way that they have been anyway with the cooler weather, but been a little irritated with that. I'm not a fan of the cold, but I wish it would just get cold and stay cold. These geese can come down here. I've never shot a goose before. I've never shot a duck before. I'm looking so forward to doing that, and this weather is just prolonging that time. So I'm going to fold this up for you guys real quick, let you guys see it, and I'm out of here. So I think it's pretty well common sense. This silver bar back here, hopefully you guys can see that. All you got to do is fold it in just like that. It comes out way easier than what it does pushing it back to that corner. Lay it flat. I think probably loosen up these all the way. So yep, lays flat. Pretty sure you gotta take these bars apart. That one's out. That one is out. Pretty sure you just fold it over like this. Fold that in. Actually, yeah, I think that is right. Fold it over one more time. Oh, that. Actually, that works out pretty slick. And then you got backpack straps, so you can strap it on your shoulders. I think I'm gonna set it back up, let you guys get a kind of a visual of how it looks on me. Not that I'm a model or nothing. Wow, this thing's actually super light. It's a lot lighter than what I thought it was gonna be. Actually really comfortable on my back too. It's not bad at all. It's pretty big. It's not huge, but it's light. It's, if I had to guess, 10, 15 pounds, something like that. Now when you mud it, it's gonna get heavier. When you grass, it's gonna get heavier. I'm happy with it so far. We're gonna see how it does. The doors move in and out pretty good. I don't have any complaints there. The grass looks awesome. Yeah, so this thing's actually really cool. I'm super excited to have this. I'm super excited to hunt out of it. It's going to keep the wind off of me. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the cold. I don't deal with the cold very well either. I think this thing's going to be awesome. But other than that, like I said, I'm going to be dove hunting out of this thing in the middle of a field because I know you guys want to see it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you guys know when I upload that video. I'm hoping I can do it this weekend. I think Sunday's supposed to be pretty good. I'm going racing Saturday. We're going to be doing that, so make sure you guys look out for that video next week as well. I think it's going to be fun. See you guys again, Triple F Ranch.